AT&T Stadium. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors.
And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Ward. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. You look at this Cowboy defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here's Ethan Evans now.
Ethan Evans in punt formation.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkoff bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. Richardson completes a quick one out wide. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? He's to the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys! A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Cowboys 7, Panthers 0. Jake Bailey set to kick
Bailey
off.
now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And it'll be taken down, but not before it gets into enemy territory. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now, Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
Another yards.
To throw, here's Ward.
Manning, he hits him in stride. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And able to work his way down to the 16.
Second and a couple.
19 Tiger.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Now Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson.
From the left hash, this from 37.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And, CD, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. The last time now you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. 1 play, 1 pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they'd mind possessions like that at all. They just saved those calls for this possession instead.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Let's go now. Cougar 79 Broncos.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
They'll go for it. Here's Richardson.
He cannot wriggle free. They stop him at the line on fourth down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Ward.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing in too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
In motion goes the tight end.
Warriors 17.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. They'll find McMillan here. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be fourth down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion, and defensively pure frustration.
First and 10 at the 17.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Hurry. Press on 80. Fix the Eagles.
They'll try to run this one in. And he stopped immediately there. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They give it off here to the tight end. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal.
Let's go. Go.
They'll try to run this one in. And the penetration too strong. He won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. Fourth and goal from the 2.
Going for it. Here's Ward. Pass caught right side, Fannin.
A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Quick throw completed by Richardson.
And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the 5-yard line.
Second and 7.
Timberwolves. Alert! Alert! Ready.
And now here's a carry heading left. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down.
The Cowboys at 11-2 now. They've been flawless these last couple months. Winners of 9 in a row.
And let's give them a ton of credit, because in a league that's built on any given Sunday, any team can win. To run off this kind of a streak, this kind of a number, that's pretty darn impressive.
Now he's free to midfield. How about this? Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year.
as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Panthers 3. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Here's Ward. Going to the right here and finding Burks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
Let's go!
It's a
First
down, Panthers.
Check smash! Check smash! 19 tight! 19 tight!
To throw is Ward. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And this is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. 46 yards. And the Panthers are back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Panthers 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Here's 2nd and 10.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left.
And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
At the 17-yard line.
Hold it ready. Come on.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
111 yards rushing for him now to this point.
2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9.
At the 9-yard line.
Ready.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man, and he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though, but I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
And they'll run again.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. touchdown number 2 of the game, and now 11 on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Let's go now.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing is working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Throwing is Ward. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Ward again. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
70 Ranger.
Looking to throw. Moore. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Ethan Evans on now to punt. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Now Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And the Panthers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Have a great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal. They'll certainly have the green light here. Ward throwing to start the drive. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
That'll be caught with St. Brown. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it here just past the 25. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
On the set. Ready.
They go play action with Richardson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback.
Okay.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I think they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
Warriors 17. Ready.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Number 24. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
Well, they'll come up 2nd and 7. Short throw caught by Bowers.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. Richardson going on fourth down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush is just too active. The quarterback makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction. Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hooker wants to change the look.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Hendon Hooker, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Carolina.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
On play action, Ward. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over in that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing now, Ward. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18.
That's good for Panthers. First down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
To throw, here's Ward. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Two yards to go, second down.
Ready.
Ward off the play fake. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
On the 6.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Johnny Lion. Riggs.
Now Ward.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Jelani Woods
From 6 yards away.
And the Panthers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is down to 11 and 28-17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's go.
On the ground, DJ Giddens.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
DJ Giddens.
An 18-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
This is caught by McMillan.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Now they'll change things up.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Panthers.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. That
It seemed to be a run-pass option, but when you're going downfield like that, was it designed to be that way?
It certainly was, because what you're trying to do is draw people up with the fake inside, and hopefully people can run past them downfield. But in any event, I like the aggressiveness taking the shot.
That is incomplete. I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally, because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
They'll try and throw forward with Ward. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
18, pioneer. Let's go. Let's go.
Richardson to throw off play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays. And they actually...
That is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Panthers 17.